Last night, I went to sleep later than usual. With that came the consequence of waking up later. Honestly, I missed my alarm. I snoozed it. Not a good thing to do ever. I snoozed it and suddenly it was 9:30. I set it to be at 6:30 in the morning, but obviously I went to sleep late. It was 1, almost 2. I could not wake up at 6:30. So what do you do when your day just tumbles like this, right? It happens many times to people where they start their day, they mess this thing up. It's like 5 p.m. and they're like, okay, I didn't meditate, I didn't work out, I didn't do all these habits. I'm just gonna call it quit. I'm just gonna go play video games, go this, go do that. Completely just indulge in everything. And that I think is kind of my mindset that I had for a while until I understood the mindset I'm about to teach you. Before we get there though, I want you to understand that mishaps happen. In your road of self improvement, you're gonna mess up. You're gonna go to sleep late, you're gonna wake up late, you're gonna miss your morning routine. Things are not gonna go to plan. You have to know that. You're gonna miss your schedule, you're gonna miss your workout. It happens. Make sure it doesn't happen often, but you have to have a mindset that it does happen from time to time. And it's perfectly normal and human to have those mishaps. You're not a robot. So let's say in my example, right? I missed my morning routine. It was like, honestly, I'll be honest, it was almost 9:30, 10 almost. I missed my routine of just going workout, going to do these habits that just set me up for success. So my day in my head was just ruined, right? Completely ruined. But instead of letting that happen, I had a mindset which completely shifted the way I think about this. It's a mindset of just doing the bare minimum. And so right away, your ego could be like, oh, why would I do the bare minimum? I want to work out for an hour and a half. So yeah, go do that. And then find yourself completely hating yourself that you still didn't finish all your habits. It's like 10 p.m. and you're struggling to get that journal in and the workout in. Because obviously, we all have the same amount of time in the day. We all have 24 hours. And so, obviously, if you wake up late, you miss this, you miss your routine, you indulge in whatever Instagram for a while, and time just passes, you're not going to have the same amount of time that you usually have when you're productive and when you're on your schedule. So, know this is normal and know that it happens. But again, what do we do when this happens? So, you really have to drill down this thing in a mindset of just doing the bare minimum. Just do the bare minimum. So important. And so let's say you find yourself in my situation where it's 10 in the morning, you're supposed to wake up at 6, 5:30, whatever. You missed your morning routine. In your head, the day's completely ruined. It's not though. I want you to just do the bare minimum. So go work out. But instead of doing that full hour, hour and a half that I usually do, maybe go for a walk, maybe go and do a little jog. Instead of journaling for 20, 30 minutes, go write a couple of sentences. Go write like 2, 3 things you're grateful for. Usually write more, but keep it at a minimum. Instead of reading 30 pages that you usually do, today you're gonna read 3. Even so, you could read 1. Just show up, just do the bare minimum. It could be the most funny like amount. You could read half a page. You could read 1 word off a page. You can meditate instead of 20 minutes. Go meditate for a minute. Go meditate. Honestly, just have 1 mindful breath. That's enough. And so, as I said, right away, your ego is going to be like, what is he talking? What is Maor talking about? This makes no sense. Why would I do 1 mindful breath? Why would I do 1 push up? Why would I go for 1 walk? That's stupid. Well, yeah, it's true that doing 1 push up or doing 1 mindful breath is not really going to help you the same way that you used to, right? You used to meditate 20 minutes. Because you fell off the train and you woke up late, for example, you missed this and that, your XP went down a little in the skill of that habit, right? You're not consistent with it, so it kind of went down. So I'm here to tell you that it's not really about the doing 1 push-up or reading 1 page. It's about being consistent. And so even if you could find that habit and just do the bare minimum, even on a day that's just hard to do anything. You rather skip that workout. You rather not do any meditation. But instead, you're going to find yourself in just doing the bare minimum. Just do one push up, one mindful breath. Even though it's funny and sounds stupid to do, it's going to help you with that momentum. You're going like this, suddenly you miss a day. And if you let your ego take over and you're like, oh, I don't have time to work out an hour and a half today, so I'm just going to completely skip it. But no, instead, you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to do one push up. That's all the time I have today. Immediately you're gonna go up. Immediately the next day, your momentum is just gonna skyrocket. One thing is gonna lead to another. The next day you're gonna find yourself doing that workout again, doing that meditation, that 20-minute meditation that you wanted to do. And so it's so easy. And even for me, I'm telling you, it happened to me many times where I'm sure you could relate, where I just missed a habit, or I woke up late, for example. It's 10 in the morning, and I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I missed my morning routine. I miss counting my calories. Just fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna indulge in instant gratification. I'm just gonna do whatever I want. Not gonna schedule my time in. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Study, but it's not gonna be deep work. It's gonna be like a little distracted work. Trust me, it happens to everyone. It's so easy to fall to that mindset where your lizard brain just takes over. And it's like, oh, you screwed up a little bit? You screwed up that morning routine? Screw it. Your whole day is done. You can't do anything. But no, what you're going to do is you're going to use that time. Now, obviously, you have less time than normal because you woke up late or you watched one more TV show or episode that you shouldn't have. So instead of doing that 1 hour workout, you're going to do 30 minutes. You're just going to show up. You're going to do the bare minimum, and that momentum is just going to keep on stacking up. And sooner or later, you're going to find yourself coming back to where you were. And that's honestly where I was today, where I woke up late. So what did I do? I honestly read 3 pages. It sounds stupid. You could laugh at it however you want. I don't care. But I know that doing the bare minimum today is going to make sure I could do the hard work tomorrow. It's going to make sure I'm on that right path. Because if I let my ego take over and be like, screw it, I missed the morning routine, I'm not going to do anything, I can't do anything, then honestly, it's like dominoes. One thing is going to lead to another, and then I can't even meditate for 10 minutes. So we don't want to get there. We want to make sure that whenever you fall off your self-improvement habits, working on your business, working on this or that, whatever you would do, just make sure and do the bare minimum. Coming back to my story, instead of stretching like 20 minutes where I used to, today I did like 5. I did a little bit of journaling, like 5-minute visualizations instead of 10. Honestly, I feel so much better because at the end of the day, I complete all my habits. And you could argue that I didn't because I did a little bit, but I know that the next day, the day after that, I'm coming back. This is not an excuse or a reason to be lazy, or this is not a solution to be lazy. Yeah, obviously it's easy to do a couple push-ups or a little walk instead of an hour and a half gym. But in this case, you're not being lazy. You're making sure that your future self is not falling down the wrong path. Instead, you're picking yourself up and you're getting that momentum to push yourself forward for the next day or the day after. So I hope this helps. And yeah, whenever you fall off your habits, just come to this mindset that it's okay. It's okay to do the bare minimum. At first, it's going to be tough because you're going to be like, damn, I used to meditate 20 minutes, but now I'm just doing 5 today. But again, you're going to be happy that you did that. And your future self is going to be happy for you. And that's all it's about here. It's about delayed gratification and making sure that your future self is set for success. And that is what you do when you fail a little. You pick yourself up and you make sure it doesn't happen again. If you find this useful, please subscribe to the channel. Down in the description, we have a gratitude ebook that I wrote. It's around 12 pages talking about gratitude and its importance and how to implement gratitude, journaling and gratitude in your life. So go check it out. It's free. Other than that, boys, I'm going to sign off. I hope this helped once again. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.